want to teach you Pretty Pimpin by Kurt Vile. I absolutely love this song, and I went out and bought the album, and the album's absolutely fantastic as well, so I really recommend you do the same thing. So it's a bit of a tricky one, this one. There's plenty of guitars on the track, so it's kind of it's a bit tough trying to separate them up just by listening to it. So, but I've done that, and I've also watched a bunch of videos of the guys playing this song, and I feel like what I'm going to show you today is a good representation of how to play this riff. Now, I'm on 1st fret with my capo, and this is because Kurt actually tunes up half a step. So I didn't want to do that, so I just put on a capo on the 1st fret. But now I've got fret 1 here, fret 2 here, fret 3 here, so that's how I'm going to be explaining that. And also, when I do explain C's and E minors, I'm talking about the chord shape names, of course, but I suppose it's not actually that chord, but hey, we want to keep things simple. So, what do we need to do? Well, we're going to be putting our 1st finger on D2, and we're going to be starting with an open A string. Okay, so we're going to be going, and then to D2. You're going to be heading back to the A string, and round about while you're doing that, you're going to get your 3rd finger on D4. So you're going to be going. Now, you're going to be coming over here, you're going to be playing the open G, and then you're going to be playing the D4. So far we've got like that. You're going to shift the whole thing up, the open A string, and then D5 now, because we've just shifted our fingers up. Okay, so we've got, okay, we're going to shift the shape back, and we're going to play the same thing as we did before. So we've got, okay, so we're playing the open A, then the open G, and then the D4 again with our 3rd finger. So I'll try and play this slowly for you guys. Okay, after that we're going to be placing our 2nd finger on A3. Okay, then we've got our 1st finger still on D2. Back to A3 on we've been using our thumb over here. We're now going to be getting our 3rd finger back onto D4. Okay, so we've got, and while we're doing that, we're going to be playing our G open, and then playing our D4. Okay, so we've got, okay, so all together so far. Done that, you're going to go back to your A string where our 2nd finger is on A3. Baby fingers coming over here and playing the D5 now. Okay, so we have, after you've done that, you're going to come back off that, so you're back onto the D4. Open G, open A, open G, back to the D4. So that's pretty much the toughest part. It messes with your head, your fingers want to do something else, but that's how we're doing it. So. Okay, and one more time, nice and slow. After that, we're going to head over to an E minor, okay, and we're going to be going. Now, these are the fingers over here that I'm using. Thumb on my E string, 1st finger on the A string, 2nd finger on the D string, 3rd finger on the G string. So, and when I've seen Kurt play this, sometimes he does a hammer on the D2 here. So, like that. Then we're going to be heading over to what's essentially the G chord, however we're playing it over here. So 1st finger is going to be on E3. We're going to have our 3rd finger here on A5. And we're going to be doing the same picking. We're not worrying about a hammer on this time, but that's what's happening, okay? this section. Okay. Then we're heading over here onto a C chord. Now, again, I think when Kurt does it, he might only would do it with 2 fingers, and that's because actually we're not really playing a full C chord here. So, but I like to just still practice doing a C chord, so that's why I'm doing this shape. I'm gonna go 2 A strings, okay. After that, you're gonna be playing a hammer-on from open D to D2, where you'd be for a C chord anyway. And then my finger over here is catching the open G. After that, I'm moving the whole thing up 2 frets, and I'm doing exactly the same little lick. Okay, so. And that is the riff. So I'm going to play all of it again for you. I'll play it a couple of times, and I'll play it slow too. And then if you guys want to play along, you can do. So we have. One more time, a little bit more up to speed. Now, there's plenty more where that came from, and if you want to see the rest of it, please do let me know. Please comment on the video. Let me know how you're getting on learning this riff. Did you find it tough, or was it not too bad for you? Please like this video because it really helps out my page, and I'm trying to grow it the best and fastest I can. And if you liked the video today and enjoy what you saw, then again, there's plenty more where that came from, so please do subscribe. There are weekly videos. So, guys, I'll catch up with you next time. Thanks for tuning in. See ya.